Okay, friends, man. We finish up with. I just want to definitely point that out. What was the last thing we were just saying? So yeah, switching gears. Being grateful is the biggest thing we're saying. And for the last, excuse me, that's a burp, y'all. This is burping. 9 to 10 years, I was noticing, I was saying that shake is amazing. It's the fruit. Switching gears, knowing when and how to switch gears. So remember what we talking about? What's her job? Her job is to be a mom. It's to be a photographer. It's to be a videographer. It's to be a video editor. Her job is to be an assistant. Her job is to be a CEO. Her job is to be a seamstress. Her job is to be a designer. Her job is to be a clothing designer. Her job is to be a production designer. Her job is to be a logo designer. I can go on. Then we get to mine. My job is the same as her job. So when and how to shift gears. My wife, she's going through, she's like, babe, what's your job? It's to be a mom. It's to be a father sometimes. She has to be hard on her son. It's to be the kind mom. It's to be the loving mom. It's to be the fun mom. It's to be the fun person. And for me, it's to be the fun person for herself. So with all this stuff being said, y'all, if y'all get, I'm just building up. Let me keep going. It's for me. It's for King right now. You see how we got to talk to him. Calm him down. It's for me to be an animator. It's for me to be a father in front of my son and in front of the world. It's for me to be doing these things. And lastly in it, through moving so fast and mistakenly not being grateful all the time. So we want to be grateful all the time. As much as you can, be grateful. Earlier when I said I would get in the situation, then I have to after be retaining what I was saying and memorizing, it's because shifting is something I have been able to do the last 9 to 12 years, but it's getting better every time. I just been doing it recently, but once again, the kicking in on me been doing it so long has coming in. But I had to actualize it before I remember who I was. And we saying that recently, well, I remember who I was, but like I said, the whole time I was healing, I was who I was. I just forgot. Because my mind and my body and my mental and things got weaker in my cognition. I forgot that I knew how to switch like a chameleon. I am a chameleon. I became a chameleon a whole long time ago. I know how to be and go into any environment. I know how to come into the southwest of Atlanta, SWATs, and come and live here from Colorado. When I'm born and raised in South Carolina, I could blend in, I could be who I am. Before dress, anything, nobody ever touched me in the city, never will. Have I got threats and all that stuff? I don't know, mind minuscule. But the people who do it, because I had a brother who would blow their head off. You know what I mean? I am who I am. I didn't have to present that basalt or that hard-ass bravado out here. I didn't do that. Why? Because I'm a chameleon. I can come and go anywhere, any environment. You will become a chameleon too, my wife. King will be that way. He better go in any environment, anywhere, speak any language, do anything. And it's not necessarily you being an Uncle Tom or anything. I can snap and do a professional talk like I do. I can talk like I talk about being able to switch it up and do anything and be who you need to be. At any moment, any time, this is key. So, this is where I'm going. We're going to finish it up, y'all. This was very key for my wife. I want to share this to her and spread it to the world. Knowing when to switch and how, let's say it's something I developed in the last 9, 12 years. Because, let's say that in my awareness, I just been noticing it. But by the time I'm noticing it, I'm switching and I'm getting into something new. And it's the flow of it. It's, give you an example. Okay, before I started my record label, I had to go through each process. I started as a producer. Then I became, and I knew I was an artist. I working in the studio for 15 years. I became the artist. Then as an artist, I found out, okay, I need to join my show. I need to do this. I know I need an engineer. I need a producer. I'm already a producer, engineer, but I need another engineer. I learned the deep side of the industry, where you don't never just do one project by yourself. You have a whole team of people touching your stuff, and that's why you get out of your comfort zone. You get other people's recommendations, not tools that are gonna hurt you, but you build that team, and your engineer gonna help you, and my engineer helped me. Then I learned the label side. I'm like, you guys get what I'm saying? I learned all the up to having my own label, to signing my own artists. So I built that from being a producer on up. That's where I like I said, 9 to 10, 12 years where I was doing it, but not realize it because I was just doing it. I would realize that I need to shift in gear, and then next thing I know, I'm in film and animation. Because as an artist, I need to put out my own content. I need to film my own content, but I'm not gonna pay nobody to film all my videos. It's some fire ass videographers out here. It's cinematographers. I just did it the same way I did, and I started. I made my own beats. I wrote my own lyrics. I found the people I want to work with. I found, you know what I'm saying? So I needed my film. I didn't see it turn into animation and all this other stuff. So you guys see what I'm saying? You're talking to a master shifter. I've been shifting my life so much from the military. This is to the military, from the military. I'm going back to recently, like I said, going to a drone pilot. I kind of treat that something like a military course, y'all. And it was so easy. Just moving through these things. I'm a master shifter where I can go from, like I said, production, animation, engineering, cinematography, drone. Then we can go outside and talk telecommunications if you want to. We can go and talk about the dirt and the soil and the plants and the herbs if you want to. We can talk about the herbs that my wife, she's pushing the biggest one is Colorado that helps the T-brain cell in your brain. So we can talk about so many things and vast majority of topics from a master shifter. And being a master shifter, I want to spread that with you guys. This is what I learned in the last 9 to 12 years. My body feel like I want to cry, and it's real. If you can just learn to shift when you need to. I'm trying my best not to say hard, but I gotta be hard. Stop being so fucking stubborn. I'm talking to myself. God be telling you when to shift. You're just not listening. You're just not listening. Am I talking to you? She's saying, why you feeling it, y'all? That's real. That's what I was trying to get out. Spirit just came through.
Move.
Hmm?
God tell you to move.
When God tells you to move.
Like, okay, I've been doing this for, me with my waist beads and stuff. Like, God is telling me I need to stop waiting for orders, but just create. I got all these beads, all this material, all this product over here. I could just be creating, and the customers are gonna come, because it's not about the money. And I guess for me, I'm starting to check myself when I'm doing stuff just for money. I take a minute, stop, and move different, because God is saying, hey, you need to realize why you're doing this. Why you doing this? Why you keep thinking about getting customers? Is it for money? Is it because you want to create for people? Like, what is it? So when I realized that, I keep wanting customers and being hard on myself about getting customers because I'm thinking about money. I want to get some money. And when that happens, I have to take a moment to stop and reshape why I'm doing stuff, because I created waist beads because it's therapeutic to me. Like, it relaxes me. It stimulates my mind. That's why I'm doing it. That's why I did it. When I first started, it wasn't about money. So sometimes you have to realize why you're doing stuff. And if it is about the smallest thing, because money is small, it's not big, it's small. When you are doing stuff for just money, that's so little.
I feel that.
You have to do it for you, because you are the energy, you are the value. Like, people buy waist beads for me because they see value in what I'm making.
Value in what you're doing.
And what I'm doing.
They see the value that you're doing, that you're creating.
Yeah.
They see the time you putting in, that's all.
The time that I put in, because when I first started making waist beads, it took me days to finish one. But now I can do a waist bead in 20 minutes. So that's what people are seeing, that time I put in, doing it over and over again, not giving up, finding the fun in it. Like I said, it's therapeutic to me. It helps stimulate my mind. It helps calm me down. That's why now I make it in 20 minutes, because I'm enjoying it. So Even with my shirt, the same thing. I started creating shirts because that's therapeutic to me. The whole process of going on Cricut and making the design, and then I make the design, and I print it out, and then I go press it, and there go the whole shirt. Like, that's therapeutic to me. So, yeah, when God tell you to move, do something else, do it.
Right. So, like she said, y'all, we're just sitting here vibing and out, spreading that, we're chopping that up. And that's a part that I forgot. My precision and my will to move, to be so tuned in to listen to God, when to move, how, and when, and what. One day y'all gonna see some of my life story, and you're gonna see, and I'll tell you about when I did what and how. People like, what? It was at this moment I did this, and this, God told me to do this, and I'm gonna do this. Some of y'all know why I moved to LA, so about how and when, and I've been talking about this stuff for years, and then it happened. When it happens, move. You'll talk things up, and I'll give you an example. You'll be like, okay, I want to do this, this, and this. But then it costs $1,500. Figure out how to do it and get it done. What happens is each time you do stuff like that, it gets you up to that level. But you can get you up on a level where, guess what you meet? Other $1,500 opportunities that you never saw. Then you go do a $5,000 opportunity. Guess what else you meet? Other $5,000 opportunity that you never seen or saw. You did? So if you stay at that $100 opportunity, that's all you're looking for and doing, you're going to stay at that level. And I can use speaking to 100,000 there. I'm not a millionaire yet. You know what I'm saying? Not 100,000 there yet. So this is where I'm at with it. I am speaking in the future. I'm a millionaire soon. So with that being said, billionaire. Knowing when and how to switch, y'all, is so key to me and me being me. Cause me and my wife, we talk about sometimes, so like, babe, do you see exactly who and how? And I always question that. Question your spouse and people around you, who they truly see you for who you are. Because who I am is not just a father. I'm not just a musician. I'm not just a music producer. Who I am is me. And Rod could do anything. I can do anything. So if you knew and see me, and you see me in the essence of that, what she does see, just encourage her and I build her up with it. Why? Because I need her to help protect me from anybody who doesn't see that as well. And she does that. It did. So it's only about people who can talk about and you can be yourself around and help and protect that. And they're going to sustain that value. And then y'all can grow together, you know. You did. But keep moving. Definitely keep moving. And so, like I said, as a master, shifter, guys and girls, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, learn and allow yourself to shift when God is telling you to shift. You get that inclination to do this and do that, do it. Do this, do that. Credit on ill. I ain't so much stuff I can talk about y'all further. We're gonna talk too much bad, too down on myself. My credit is on, it can be better. It's on ill right now. It's been better. Got a car, y'all. I haven't been driving for years, and that's one of the things holding me back. Got my credit a little bit better, got a car. And that's one of the things probably holding a lot of y'all back. Y'all need to know somebody, U.S. Auto Sales, say it here, and tag and link me in if you need it. U.S. Auto Sales gave me a chance and got a car. With a car, you can do so many things. Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Amazon, just the studio sessions. I can go to studios. I can do so much. So it's me sharing a little bit of what I do. Just sharing, getting you, pushing that idea into your head and stuff. Damn, what can I do with a car if I just get a car? I got to do the car payment. Don't look at things in the bag. I don't look at things like that. I got to make the car payment. And I got to pay the insurance. I'm like, okay, I got to pay the car payment. I got to pay insurance if I got the car. And okay, this is how I'm going to do it. And that's how I'm going to manage it and get it done. Shift with things. Be grateful. Build plans. That's my love to you. That is me. That's who I am. Shifting. I'm building plans. And I'm being grateful and I'm loving it. And when you do all of that, y'all, and repeatedly do that, I guarantee you'll never have a non-prosperous point in life. You'll never have to worry about things in life. Things will continue to revolve. Last is just share, like I said, guys, I do Lyft. Wait for them to come back home. So hopefully some of Bird scooters. I do Lime scooters. I do DoorDash. I do Amazon. I do Uber. I do Uber Eats. I do, you know what I'm saying? And you saying, and it's probably way more, y'all. I do a Grow Her offline right now. Waiting on Instacart. You digging? I do all these things, and I was talking to my wife with, she see me do it, but we just having to make sure she understands she does. I was like, babe, you being a mom, and what are all these jobs you doing? That we said earlier. How many jobs you do? Okay, I need to go get a job. That is the job. The job is whatever you're doing, you put your all into it. You feel me? That is the job. You going to work for somebody, go put your all in it. I gotta work for these people, and just you going to work for those people to get that money for you. It's all about you. You make it all about you. And you make it all about you, you're gonna thrive. I know whatever you're hearing, I don't give a fuck, but something's telling me to say this, y'all. We've been told so much stuff. Don't care about that shit no more. You just worry about you. It's gonna be all right. You worry about your friend, you worry about your aunt, you worry about your uncle, you worry about your mom, your dad, you worry about you. Guess what happened? You gonna be all right.
Because God talking to them.
Because God talking to them. The same God that you serve and God is taking care of you, God is talking to them. You know? I talked to my wife about that. That was the thing. I was mistreating her physically and mentally and stuff. You know what I mean? Not intentionally. And she helped me see. Not intentionally. But it was the fact that I lost sight that. Say it again, baby. Who talking to you?
God. Talking to you.
How God gonna be talking to me, but God ain't talking to her? God ain't talking to my son. God talking to my son. God talking to your son and your child. Y'all feeling me? So God is talking to you. Shift, believe, see, repeat, wash, and rinse. Be grateful. That's it, y'all. I say.